of the coolest people, including our next guest, who inspired today's hour. Digable Planets first brought their undeniable coolness and interstellar funk to the world in 1993 when they burst onto the music scene with their debut single, Rebirth of Slick, Cool Like Dat, which went on to win a Grammy for Best Rap Performance by a Duo or a Group made up of 3 members, Ishmael Butler, a.k.a. Butterfly, Craig Irwin, a.k.a. Doodlebug, and Mari Vieira, a.k.a. Ladybug Mecca. Wow. Their debut album, Reachin', has been called one of the most innovative and influential in the history of hip-hop. And now Digable Planets has reunited and they're touring the 30th anniversary. Give it up! Please welcome the eternally cool Butterfly, Ladybug Mecca, and Doodlebug Digable Planets! I'm gonna fall over my little man.
Hey, you're looking beautiful today.
Thank you. First of all, can I just, the greatness of this moment.
Okay.
This is amazing. I saw when you all posted 30th anniversary, people from around the world. First of all, everybody smells good right now. I don't know what y'all are wearing. I'm so distracted. You smell so good.
Thank you.
People from around the world started chiming in. I mean, when something is so cool and so real and so rich and so amazing, this is the reaction. Brazil, London, the Netherlands, Germany, Italy. There's no place you can play your music on this planet that somebody doesn't get it. How does that feel?
It's a blessing. I mean, you know, hip hop, since it started out, really has been a culture and a genre and a form of music and art that seduced the whole world, you know? So us as being, growing up, loving it, feeling it, getting a chance to participate in it, and then being ambassadors of it to take the sound around the world to these various places has just been a dream come true, a blessing, something we dreamed about as kids, you know?
There's such a risk reward to your story because you took a big risk. I mean, I was a kid at Temple University and you step on the scene with your fly haircut and everything was just magical. But Doodlebug, the reality is hip hop hadn't seen anything like y'all at that time. Take me back to that desire to be innovators, I guess you could say.
I don't think we came in this game trying to be anything but ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
We just happen to be cool like that.
Thanks to our mom and dad.
And strike one for me. I got it. Okay.
Yeah, but we just wanted to make music, be ourselves, express ourselves through this medium of music, and hope that the rest of the world would gravitate towards it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My goal back then, when as a young boy, I just wanted to be on BET Rap City. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to get on Rap City.
So you didn't know that, I mean, these are 3 people who look like a movement. I mean, these are 3 people who were not trying to be a part of the system. They were trying to break up the system. So you had to have some plan.
We came together at for a reason, for something even probably unbeknownst to us at the time. You know, I felt like we were brought together as something very spiritual, to educate, to celebrate us. Yeah. And just represent us in the best way possible. Yeah. So
I think you were representing yourselves, but here along the way, you were reaching people around the world. I'm in Texas, you know, at the time. You were New York for me, but you were also speaking to the consciousness of my generation, of our generation.
Yes.
So that's almost like it's destiny.
A little bit. I mean, we were raised by people that were in the, well, I was raised by, and I know C2, and I don't want to speak for everybody, but we had people that raised us to be conscious of yourself as an individual and be confident, but to also understand that you were a part of a family, a community, and a culture, you know?
Wow.
So thank you. And that was part of, you know, how we approached music, because it was hard to get a record deal. It was hard to, you know, get on back then. So you didn't really think in terms of fame and success. You were just trying to incrementally go to the next step.
Right.
And that was gonna be through hard work, music, confidence, and the impulse of being creative. So that's kind of how we really looked at it. So the movement was in us, not necessarily something that we tried to pursue.
And here you are, one of the most respected female hip hop artists of all time. I remember the Grammy acceptance speech, all of these big moments in your career, but especially looking at hip hop and what people always fear is the erasure of women, but then are reminded constantly by lyrics that you've written and other great women of the time. How do you define the imprint of female hip hop artists now?
I mean, I stand on the shoulders of people that came before me. You got Latifah, MC Light, MC Shot many others, and now we have Rhapsody, we have No Name. Like these are when we continue to show up, we continue to shine. There's no denying us our light and our voice.
I love that. It's true. It's true. So now the insect tribe has formed around the world. It's like, what is it? Well, the Avengers. They're all together now. You're celebrating. How does it feel?
It feels incredible. I mean, when we go do these shows, you look out in the crowd and you'll see somebody like 70 years old. You'll see a 10-year-old kid there. Sometimes you'll see whole families come into our shows, you know what I'm saying? The parents come to us after the show and be like, yo, we played our new music all the time. The kids loved it. And there's other times where it's just kids who just was young kids who just like to dig in the crates and they just discovered us. You know what I'm saying? And that's a beautiful thing.
That is.